February is the month of love after all, but it's not all about chocolate and roses. Show a best friend how special they are. One of our friends, Holly Embry, has a project that even the kiddos can do. We have some very festive necklaces here. How do we get started?
First, you'll need to gather your supplies to complete this project. What you'll need is a puzzle, some acrylic paints, some jewelry pliers, and some jump rings, sandpaper, and then some kind of sealant to finish it off with. So once you have all those things together, the first thing that you need to do is find 2 matching puzzle pieces.
All right.
So you can partially assemble your puzzle if you want to find 2 really cute ones that you think would make good charms. And then in order to prime them for the paint so that it will stick really well, you need to go ahead and rough it up all over with some sandpaper just to make sure that it doesn't push away from the gloss on the puzzle there. So you're going to sand it all over.
All right.
And in order to create a nice yin and yang effect, we're going to paint them in contrasting colors. So I'll give you red and I'll take black. And just go ahead and squirt a little bit out on your surface there. I like to just use a piece of printer paper or anything you don't mind getting paint on.
Perfect. And you said that these can be, they don't have to be romantic.
No, they do not. These would be great for best friends, anybody that you would like to let them know they are your missing piece.
I'm puzzled without you.
You're the yin to my yang. And whenever you are done with this side, you're going to let it dry and then go ahead and get the back side as well. And luckily, since acrylic paints only take about 5 minutes to dry, that shouldn't take too long. And if your image still shows through, you might need to add a couple of coats of paint to it until you get a nice solid color.
Perfect.
Okay, so once you have done all your coats of paint and they are nice and dry, then it's time to paint a little heart. And if you want to get that yin and yang effect, you're going to use the opposite color that you used for the background. So I will give you purple and I'll take pink. And the way to get a nice heart is to just get a fine tip paintbrush and you're basically just going to paint like a little V shape and it'll pretty much end up looking like a heart.
And so these already had holes put in them. What did you do for that?
I drilled them myself because I like working with power tools, but since it's just cardboard, you should be able to poke a hole with any little pointy object you might have laying around. And so I like to do just a tiny little heart, just something nice and subtle.
All right.
Okay. And then you're going to let your heart dry as well. And once that's dried, you're almost done. The only thing you need to do after that is go ahead and give it some kind of sealant. You can use spray-on sealant, brush-on sealant, Mod Podge, anything that comes in handy just to make sure that your paint doesn't chip. And then the finishing touch is to attach a jump ring with your jewelry pliers to give it something to hang from. Then you can put it on a necklace or a cord or a keychain, whatever you think the recipient might enjoy. Then you're ready to keep one for yourself, put the other in a gift box, and give it to somebody as a little message to say that they are your other half.
Very sweet. Thank you for showing us this.
You're welcome.
We love Holly. It's Craftastic Valentine Puzzle Charms. You can find the instructions and the list of things that you'll need at k2l.com. Holly Embry, hollyrocks.etsy.com for all of her crafty designs. All right, coming up, they have a make and take workshop. That is Saturday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at Made, the Indie Emporium shop. There, the new one at 1317 East 6th Street, 918-306-6253. You can also look up online for more details, facebook.com/shop@Made.